My name is Doug Kimberly. I'm the Superintendent of the Lake Elsinore Unified School District. Today in this briefing, we will share information to guide you through the end of this school year. Earlier this week, we received notification that school closures will be extended through June 19th of 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted education, the economy, and every aspect of our social order. Yet through all of this, we continue to serve the Lake Elsinore community. This week, Governor Newsom made a point in his speech of indicating that when schools are closed, classes are in. We have created a distance learning portal to support our students from the safety of their homes. We've provided student meals every day to help our families, and we've made operational changes in the workplace to accommodate social distancing for our essential employees. During school closures, it is important for students to stay engaged in educational activities as part of their daily routine. But first, we all need to do what we can to flatten the curve. Experts say social distancing is our best defense against the rise in COVID-19 cases in the weeks ahead. The fight against COVID-19 comes at a steep price for all Americans. We have had to let go of fellowship opportunities, from dining out to attending worship services. Recreational activities and communal meetings of every variety have been canceled, postponed, or have gone virtual. Our purpose today is to update you on distance learning, student meals, additional supports that are now in place to benefit all students on the road ahead. Sharing the podium with me is Heidi Matisse-Dodd, President of the Board of Trustees, who will speak next. Thank you.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you to all of our parents, guardians, students, and staff for your extraordinary courage. We understand the enormous impact school site closures has had on all of us. Each school year is a unique and memorable journey, but extreme times call for extreme measures, and I know that we're up to the challenge. Please know that you're important to us, and we care for your well-being, and not a day goes by that we're not thinking of our students and how we wish we were alongside them through this unprecedented journey. Essential workers from certificated to classified staff are working quietly and effectively behind the scenes to do all we can to support our students and families. This will continue beyond school closures as we gear up for a new beginning when schools are once again active places of learning. I want to speak to you as a parent. I wouldn't be truthful if I said I was okay with the conditions that have been forced upon us by this pandemic. I have shed many tears over missed opportunities for my son, as you have for your children. But together we will find new ways to celebrate our students' achievements, help them to make memories, and honor the class of 2020. Every generation has had its challenges that have molded and shaped them and made them better and stronger, and that's how we can choose to respond to these challenging times. Everything we've experienced will reshape what and how our students learn and what they do with their lives. We believe with your sensitive guidance, they will respond with courage and a desire to do their part to improve not only their own lives, but the lives of others. Maya Angelou once said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, and how you can still come out of it." There is wisdom in her words. We all learn from adversity. We learn about our character, our resolve, and we develop plans to move us forward. And that is exactly what we will do now. Please remain positive, continue to take care of each other, and together we will move forward through these unprecedented times. For an update on our grab-and-go meal program during extended school closures, next will be Arlene Sanchez, our Chief Business Official of Administrative and Fiscal Support Services.
Good morning. During the current school closure, free meals are being provided for children ages 18 or under by our food service division. Children are provided with a lunch for today, as well as breakfast for the following morning. Children must be present in order to receive a meal. However, the USD has said that there are exceptions to that. If your child is sick, then they should remain at home. If one child in the household is remaining at home to care for a younger sibling, meals will be provided without their presence as well. Grab-and-go meals will be distributed from 10 schools within the district. We are currently distributing meals Monday through Friday. Distribution will take place between the hours of 11 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. School locations can be seen on your screen. A complete list is also available on our district website under Latest News. Earlier this week, the county health officials released a new slogan: stay in place, maintain your space, and cover your face. Any covering will actually do. Examples are bandanas and neck gaiters. I personally have created a neck gaiter using the hood of an old hoodie, and it works wonderfully and didn't have to be sewed. So for everyone's protection, please cover your face while picking up grab-and-go meals. We are also asking for the following guidelines to be followed. Please stay in your car while picking up grab-and-go meals. Tables have been set up in such a way that will allow pickup from the window. We know how excited everyone is to see teachers, administrators, and staff while picking up meals. However, we are asking that you keep verbal communication to a minimum. Number of children needing meals in the home, and perhaps a wave or the ASL sign for thank you would be wonderful. Things are changing daily. This can hold true for meal distribution as well. Sites distributing meals and days of distribution can be, and very well will, change in the future. So it is best that you are checking Parent Square and the district website for the latest grab-and-go meal program information. And now for an overview of the district's enrichment resources online, we have Ryan Mulvaney, Director of Instructional Technology and Alternative Education.
Online distance learning resources are available for all TK-12 students for use at home. Now that we know school closures have been extended, it is more important than ever to set aside time to work with your child on enrichment learning activities and lessons. You won't be going this alone. Teachers and support staff will soon be available with online support and to interact with students through online coursework technology on a daily basis. New content to these enrichment courses is being added daily, which I'll talk about shortly. Now, here's how to access this wealth of activities and lessons for students. From your web browser, open the district's website using the URL shown on your screen. Under Latest News, click the link entitled LEUSD's Online Portal for Enrichment and At-Home Study by grade level. Lessons and activities are organized by grade level and contain age and grade appropriate activities to stimulate critical thinking, to reinforce language arts, math, and other skills with an emphasis on parent-child interaction. To access a course or activity, simply click on the course you wish to enroll into. Students will be prompted to log in. In the username field, enter their LEUSD email address, that is, their 6-digit student number at leusd.k12.ca.us. Then enter their student password, which is their 8-digit birthday with no slashes or dashes. For example, a student born April 3rd, 2005 would enter their password as 04032005. Students have access to a wide variety of diverse learning experiences, including courses like video production and photography and college and career readiness, which are available to all LUSD students. We've also set up daily online professional development for our teachers on the different features of Canvas, and our team of trained educators collaborating create a robust, accessible, and high-quality experience for your students is growing every day. Next, to talk about our student device distribution program is Dr. Alan Guevara, Assistant Superintendent of Administrative and Instructional Technology Support Services.
The district has developed a plan to support students in transitional kindergarten to 12th grade who don't have access to a device at home for online enrichment resources. The first stage is being completed. In the past 2 weeks, we have been preparing devices for secure and safe use at home. Our principals have also reached out to determine which student households are in need of a student device. Earlier this week, we announced the online request form was available, so parents and guardians could sign up for a device, one per household. Forms are being reviewed as we speak. In the coming days, after request forms have been finalized, your school principal will be reaching out to families of students who are eligible to receive a device. Because of social distancing and covering the face recommendations, we are developing a distribution plan that will require parents to come to the school to receive the device by appointment only. Appointments will be staggered so that we can maintain social distancing protocol at all times. Eligible students will be provided an iPad device, power charger with device cable, instructions for device use and safe cleaning recommendations for shared devices among siblings. We will provide separate information on internet security since these devices have been locked down to prevent internet abuse. Finally, here's a reminder about cleaning devices. Apple recommends iPad screen cleaning using only a soft microfiber cloth and by applying just a few drops of 60% alcohol directly onto the cloth before use. Please do not use any other chemical cleaner or wipe on iPad devices. I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Kip Meyer and Julie Edmonds to discuss CASP testing, progress reporting, grades, and credits under the latest state guidelines for education in emergency.
Hi, I'm Kip Meyer, and I want to thank you for taking the time today to engage with us and to connect. With action to close our schools on March 13th, the district was forced to temporarily suspend progress reports, grades, and assignments that were in progress until the reopening of our schools. With this action, we have seen students and staff physically and emotionally separated, which led to students and staff members longing to stay connected. Lake Elsinore staff members have missed their students, their families, their colleagues, and are eager to continue student learning by using virtual formats to support their students' progress. During this time, we also encourage students and families to reach out to their teachers and their administrators to stay connected. Over the upcoming weeks, teachers, support staff, and administrators will reach out to students and families, resuming instructional services for distance learning as we support our students at home. We will continue to support our students' academic and social emotional learning needs through this pandemic crisis that has altered all of our lives. Now that all schools will remain closed until June 19th under the April 1st amended order, we are following the guidance from California Department of Education and the Riverside County Office of Educational to redirect our educational resources. They are as follows. First, as discussed earlier, district staff members have created distance learning coursework and online enrichment resources for students and families to use at home via the internet. These resources were created to further develop student understanding and college and career skills. In addition, our teachers may also utilize existing curriculum and resources previously used to foster additional student understanding and depth of their knowledge. To support our students who do not have access to a device at home, our Student Device Loaner program has been developed and will begin its distribution next week. Second, as students work on these activities through distance learning with support from their teachers, the completion of this work is intended to only increase a student's grade. This do no harm commitment supports our students who have been negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Grades for high school students will be based on cumulative school work completed up to March 13th when our schools were closed due to the pandemic. Distance learning assignments done by students shall be used to increase their grade. To further support our students, those students who have a C or better shall continue with their assigned grades in the traditional grading structure manner to be considered college and career ready. In contrast, those students with a DRF may have their grade assigned as a pass-fail mark to support their specific circumstances. Grades for middle school students, grades 6 through 8, will also be based on cumulative schoolwork completed up to March 13th, but students will now have their grades reassigned to a pass-fail mark. Again, any distance learning assignments done by middle school students shall be used to increase their grade. Performance levels for our elementary students, grades TK through 5, will also be based on cumulative schoolwork completed up to March 13th. As well, Distance learning assignments that are completed now through the regular end of the school year will also be utilized to increase our students' grades. Again, we will provide regular updates on grading, credits, and online assignments via our Infinite Campus portals and as well as our Parent Square communication tool. In conclusion, from all of us, we thank you for your patience, your support at home during these very difficult times, and your flexibility during our school closures. Next, to talk about our state CASP testing, Julia Edmonds, our Director of Assessment and Accountability, will talk to us. Thank you.
Many have asked about state CASP testing and whether or not it will continue. Others want to know how incomplete testing affects state reports and district accountability. This is what we can say about the impact of COVID-19 on the suspension of statewide testing. Due to the unprecedented circumstances surrounding school closures, students will not participate in any statewide testing this school year. The California Department of Education is doing the following: suspending all CASP testing, suspending summative LPAC testing, placing the physical fitness test on hold until students can return to school, canceling the California High School Proficiency Examination for the administration of the weekend of March 21st, placing high school equivalency testing on hold until testing centers can reopen. As students will not participate in any of the above state and federal tests this year, there will also not be any student score reports for parents. Now let me explain the waiver for accountability and assessment. In late March, the state of California filed a waiver with the Federal Department of Education to waive all requirements for accountability under ESSA. This will mean suspension of data into the California Schools dashboard. There may be future executive orders coming in the near future, so please stay tuned. Thank you.
I want to thank our Board of Trustees and the administrative team for sharing in today's video. Because the situation is fluid, additional information will be shared with parents and staff in the coming weeks. As a reminder, the district uses Parent Square for non-emergency and emergency school communications. We encourage you to check Parent Square app often. You will also find important news and updates on the LEUSD website found at the URL shown on your screen. From all of us at the Lake Elsinore Unified School District, until our next update, please stay safe.